I'm Insomnia, and I'm joined here by Sour Cream Supreme for this first round race between Curvy and Moucheron Quipet, or MQ for short. We'll just give players a countdown and then we'll be underway shortly.
Lovely early zote noises. I really
So,
do love
go
to
through
see.
now. And this should be a good race. Looking at the board, we've got a really good set of goals. We've got the Basin Law tablet, which is quite an early goal if you can get that right side access. So we might see some content shade skips over to that. And then we've got everyone's favorite goal, Kill Myla. And then between that, we've got a lot of random goals in Obtain Dream Nail and Dream Gates. That could snowball pretty hard. Some random Charm Obtain goals. And early goals to look out for are both tablets in Mantis Village. And that's probably the earliest one. So we might see them leaving Crossroads quite quickly to go and do that.
Well, you're wrong about the Kill Myla goal, first of all. Second, I love the Obtain Dream Nail and then right into Dream Gate, so that can be a quick and easy goal.
Yeah,
for
plus
playing
6
too.
map pins. So that's a lot.
Decent synergy, yeah.
And you've got No Eyes, Dream Nail, Willow's Meal. Like, there's a fair bit for Dream Trees. Lost Kin. There's a lot behind King's Mold. So that's 1, 2, and 3 Dream Nails have a goal behind them.
That's actually quite interesting. Dream Nail heavy board.
Curvy oh no, I got baited. I thought they were electing to skip Fury, but they're both going back, probably not knowing how close you can be to still trigger the hard save. And an Arcane Egg, so that is not on the board this time, but they will have some stonks behind them as soon as they get that Lem access.
Always good to have early stonks, especially with the obtains on the board. Possibly shops can have something.
Yeah, if we get like a couple of random goals or bits of movement in shops, that Arcane Egg could really come in handy. Otherwise, you do get seeds where sometimes you have to farm Geo, which we really don't want to see.
Yeah.
And a quick focus, but that looks to be it. That is not a goal. Kirby not knowing that you can just skip the bench and you get the hard save when you go down the well.
I did not
so
know
they
this
lose a bit of time for that because Elderbug really wants to talk to you and doesn't let you sit down for ages. So they'll lose a little bit of time there, but hopefully they can make it up with cleaner Crossroads movement.
Yeah, I actually did not know that you can just skip the bench. Like I know you can skip talking to Elderbug, but
Yeah, it's just tiny optimization. But I mean, maybe they just wanted to talk to Elderbug. He is a cool dude.
he is a cool dude. Ooh, early grub check. Ooh, Dreamer.
Dreamer. 1 grub simple key.
Does that really open up anything?
11
oh,
grub
Mantis
claw. 3 for Sprint Master. A Dream Nail behind 22 grubs.
So grubs, a little stacked but kind of expensive.
Yeah, that 11 grub claw, it's basically early, but you do need to get out of Crossroads. Crossroads Green Path is 9, and then Fungal or City or something. It's pretty easy to pick up the last 2.
Yeah. Looks like Moucheron is going for the traditional, probably either False Knight or Shop's goal. Oh, Curvy not doing the spike kill. Shame.
Uninformed. Curvy, you can't go that way.
Excuse me, sir. You cannot go
Yep,
this way.
there we go. Okay, realized.
Don't know why he didn't save the grub there. It's honestly one of the really quick grubs.
Yeah.
Sure, he didn't check the grubs or anything, but I always like at least snagging that one. You never know if something's gonna
For
cheap.
sure. before you check grubs, I do think it's a really good play to get those ones that are kind of on the way, just because it costs basically 0 time and it just helps as soon as anything's at grubs.
Yeah, also you could get some geo, not a ton, but
Yeah, but you know, every stonk helps, especially before you have that lem access. Are we going to see a... No.
ooh,
Stag? Chet? No?
did neither runner check?
Yeah?
Okay.
There we go. So Kirby falling a little bit behind, but if something's here, they'll catch right up. But it's just grubberflies. That is a boulder killer though, so they do have access to green paths. Sadly, it won't be enough for a goal by itself, but it's something. Yeah, it's an easy and definitely medium.
Oh well, obviously, but I believe they're playing on easy right now. Oh look, you love to see.
Oh yeah, because it's slow bracket, yeah.
Yeah, green path access with elegy.
Moucheron adding insult to injury for false night.
Probably one of my least favorite boulder killers though is elegy. I just don't like the charm in general. I don't know why I find it harder to pogo. King Station
Stag. So that makes the Basin Law tablet really quick.
Yeah.
And everyone knows the best boulder killer is Cyclone Slash.
Ah yes, or Sprint Master. Sprint Master's fun.
That's just cursed. Cyclone's like a nice balance of fun and cool.
I mean, I either nail Cyclone Slash on the first try, or it takes me an hour to get.
It's tier as well. So, looking good for MQ. That is 2 goals that he has access to now.
Yeah.
If they're comfortable with doing the low percent explosion pogo.
What now? Wait, what does he have access to?
The explosion pogo. 2 Ventus Village Law tablets.
Oh, okay, I see. I see how he gets access to that. Wow. Didn't even think
Plus
about...
Lem Check, which is a free shop.
Yep.
Oh, and coming back to the garage.
Smart. Maybe not too far behind, but still slight.
Yeah, it looks like MQ's going for shops now, so it'll be interesting to see if they do set up the shade skip, or if they're just gonna get sly and hope that whatever's good's there.
Unfortunate dunk right there.
Yeah. We might see the dunk on the way back though, save that second, never mind. They did in the wrong order. They had their right idea dunking, just not quite the right timing.
It's unfortunate. I honestly think we're gonna find a dream nail before 22 grubs comes into play. At least you would hope so. But...
Yeah, but with King's Malt, the question is, will we find 3 before 22 grubs comes into play?
This is true. It's definitely a possibility they might have to, but...
Yeah. And you're getting 11 anyway for Claw, probably, so... What's 11 more?
What's 11 more?
Aside from the fact that there isn't even 22 grubs in the game, but we ignore that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Once you get about half the grubs, they'll just disappear from the map.
Oh yeah, I mean even the 15 grub goal, like, you get your 15 and then you're done. There was actually a ploy recently by the rando community to add in a 35 grub tiebreaker, which is just there to troll new bingo players that don't actually know there aren't 35 grubs. And so you end up with players at 12-12 wondering where they've missed grubs, when really it's just Acrid and that having a laugh at them on stream.
I mean, he did set up the... I can't speak today. He did set up the shade skip. Kirby not going into green path or the fun goal. He's probably also checking shops. Yeah,
and it looks like... Yep, nice. Not the setup I've seen
I'm
before, but it
used.
works.
Yeah, not the setup I'd use, but you know.
And they get 2 shop checks out of this, so this is really good for them.
Ooh, strength.
Strength, grub song, but
Nothing much else.
yeah.
So if you were Quipet, what I would do was rush right side.
Yeah, I would be
that
using that
King's.
King Stag. At least now after shops.
Oh, there's a dash.
Oh, yeah. So dash and is that no, hang on.
Can't see.
Yeah, it's collector's map. So that
Oh
is a
no.
goal for them as well. So
Yep.
that'll put MQ up to 1. And Curvy just missing out on it, but will at least get the dash, so we're not going to see too big a penalty for being nearly buying the ant stag. There
Gotta
we
buy
go.
that egg.
And buying collector's map a little too late.
Probably didn't see the board,
Come
unfortunately.
on, you've got cloak there. Yes, there we go.
Yes, and the grub check.
And on grub simple key. So I actually don't mind this from MQ. Presumably now going to take that to city and be able to do the waterways checks as well. And they now know the clause there, which is nice. So I'd like to see a basin lore tablet and then some grub farming from City and Green Path. Just there's 2 really easy ones to get in City, and then you get the Green Path and Crossroads ones. And it looks like that's what MQ's about to do.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. I'm not really good at grub routing, but definitely with the claw, and you obviously don't know where the other one is. It's a really good idea to hurry up and get the 11 grubs while you can.
Yeah, for sure. Grubs, like I say, when you've got so much stuff behind grubs, it's really important that you don't kind of just forget about them until you need them. You just route them in as you go and get them while they're convenient. Otherwise, you're going to just throw away so much time. And especially now they've got dash, it doesn't get that much faster later on. Like walking, I can understand putting it off for sure, but this routes in leg eater check as well.
Yeah.
For MQ.
With the amount of upgrades they have right now, I believe that claw could be the intended one, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The King Stag put it well over the limit. And Greed just dunk MQ.
Unfortunately, we don't have the Unbreakables, we have Lifeblood charms. So,
yeah,
wrong
otherwise
half to the wrong goal.
Quite nice. Curvy looking like they're going to snipe this lore tablet, which I really like. Especially when you're behind. Even early, it's really good to just get every little bit you can.
All these husks not really being kind to him.
Yeah, some of the guard hurt ranching can get a bit interesting. But
oh
no. Curvy.
Dream nail. Oh,
the dream nail at leg eater. That's big.
That's pretty big, yeah.
Especially because if Curvy wants to get any of those future goals, they need to first get that one. So it does give MQ even more leeway.
Yeah, I like
Curvy,
this.
I'd like to see get the bench here before they drop down to basin, just so they don't have to walk all the way back again. No. Hate to see it.
I do like how MQ is like doing some dream trees. I'm not a fan of dream trees, but like especially here, this is like one of the easiest ones to do.
Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, just get the resting grounds one. When you check that, get
Mantis
if
Village.
you got a QG, do that one. Otherwise, yeah, Mantis Village is good. And yep, that's 1 for MQ. And Curvy does get that lore tablet, so 2-1 now.
I believe there's also a tolerance of, I believe, 3 on easy for grubs, so with the amount they have -3, if not close, it's probably logic at this point.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can get both fungal grubs. You can get
Green
all
path.
4 in Crossroads, all 5 in all 4 in Green Path, all 5 in Crossroads. You can get
Ooh, green.
a few in City, and that's Infection for MQ. But it looks like Curvy's going to find their Dream Nail really soon as well, which is good.
Yeah. It might have been too late for the goal, but can possibly snipe the Dream Gate away from him if he goes the right direction. This beautiful Sporgs check that I feel. They have dash though, so
Yeah, so it's not as hard.
that jump sometimes just can be a nightmare.
Yeah, you end up needing to use every one of your Coyote frames.
Well, now that Quipet has infection, do you think he might rush Elder Who and Zero maybe? Get the 2 Dream Warriors on the board. Could be a rushable goal.
It'd be
Cyclone, there
nice
you go.
to see. And boulder quilling for Quipet if you don't want to do dash boulders. Which, let's be realistic, no one does.
I've actually
Unless
never
you're
done it before. Okay. Also, Curvy is doing the Dream Tree, which makes sense. A little bit behind,
Yeah.
but not too far behind on the goal.
Not horribly, and sticking to a game plan which is really good. Oh no, there's 1 essence up the top. Oh no, they got it. Good. No, they didn't.
Nope. They have 19. There's 20 in that tree.
Oh, this is painful, and that guy's in the worst spot. There we go. Falling all the way down for 1 essence. You hate to see it.
Yep.
And Quipet coming up into Green Path, so probably going to get some of the freebie grubs here.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, there's a lot of low progression requirement checks, which is really good.
Yeah, I mean, he went the long way around. There's a boulder killer. I believe it was that Dirtmouth Stag, right? So.
Yeah, that was Elegy. I mean, he has Cyclone, so make it that
Kirby,
what you will.
Low damage Elder Who is going to be kind of rough, but he does have dash. I believe that's what is required for Dream Warriors, right? Is like a spell required as well?
Yeah, it's a spell that's not dive. Just because, unless you're Hemothety, diving Who is terrible.
Yeah, dive is not good. If you have D-Dark, you could sometimes hit him with the second shockwave, but...
Yeah, D-Dark's got a bit more verticality to it. Curvy might snipe MQ on these 2 Dream Warriors, which is a really good for keeping yourself in it, especially when you're down a bit on checks.
He doesn't have, Oh, he has strength. That really helped him out, honestly.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
MQ is getting the lore tablets now, I have to assume, just based on going this way. And there it is, yep, so that's 1.
Kirby doesn't have, what's it called? Right side access, does he? Like, as in...
Yeah, they got King Station Stag as well.
Well, for Zero is what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, because he doesn't have Lurian.
Yeah, true. I mean, you can go up from Kings.
Without vertical?
Didn't say it was good.
You have a point, but...
Hey, that used to be an easy logic.
Keep focus. Other half of the goal that doesn't exist.
Other half of a goal that's not on the board, you hate to see it.
A little bit of a high five here, just Kirby slightly behind on the lore tablets. But I believe you have to go in from the top to get the other one,
yeah.
vertical.
Might be able to do some Mantis Pogo action. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, not without air stall.
I mean, you can air stall with dash, I suppose. At least like keep yourself in the air.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it might be doable, but it's a bit sketch.
First, yeah. If Curvy remembers that, he might be able to snipe it from...
Oh, yes, MQ going for the parry back. Oh.
Oh, does he... Oh my gosh, he didn't have strength equipped. I just saw him have strength and then... Oh, he does. He does. Okay.
You don't need it to get out. Yeah, this is smart. Unfortunately, the Mantis doesn't know that. Does he know there's one more up there you can use? Come on, Claw's right there. Oh.
Also, Kirby just bailing on the lore tablet after reading one.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Could
100% could have been Pogoed.
You don't need Claw to check Claw, my guy.
It is unfortunate. I'm assuming rafters then waterways for Kirby here. It does have that.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Doesn't have dive, but still could possibly get the bench for Fluke Worm later. Set up for easy. Forgetting he has this.
And
there's
dive for MQ.
Did not mean to curse that, but you know.
First rule of commentary: don't actually talk about what the runners are doing, or you'll curse it.
A little bit. Mention dive once, and then the runner who is not near the goal gets it. I love how MQ decided to try to make it to the bridge without hitting the acid, probably forgetting he had Ismas.
Look, it wouldn't be... Yeah, I can't say that I haven't done that with like a fireball air stall and then on the way back where you have to dunk, jumped in and realised that I had tier.
Oh yeah, I've done it before too.
Now, using my commentary curse for good, Fluke Mom is technically doable right now.
Yeah, that's still gonna suck though, considering not a lot.
It's not in logic
damage.
and it's terrible, but it's on the board.
Fluke Worm's never terrible, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bapanada.
No, you can go to... Okay, good. I
That's
was like, no, you can go to the
good
left.
from Curvy. Good presence of mind to do that. That was one of the ones we mentioned that came bundled with Dream Nail.
Yeah.
So it basically turned that Dream Nail into a 1-1 trade.
A little bit surprising that both runners forgot it until about now.
Yeah, I don't know, it's really
Ooh.
easy to forget. And a dash slash from MQ. Nope, they're pins. Down one. Come on. Or did you mark 6 already? Yeah, okay.
Queen's Gardens Grubs is a way late game, bro. Just kind of looking at maybe like the later goals that they're probably going to be doing, since that might not even be done. I still love this grub farming from Quipet.
Yeah, 5 grubs to 2 now, so a pretty solid advantage on that. And early vertical is just so big.
Opting for a Hornet fight for a singular check, but understandable. Probably a pretty quick fight in my opinion, especially with dive.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Kirby doing the the curse.
Oh, when I said this was doable, I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, I
like that.
Use the baiting.
Torn. No, he goes against it, which is honestly not a bad idea. Ooh, that's nice. There's a lot of free checks.
Yeah, and with D-Nail, you could even light the Grim Lantern.
Yeah, it's a very solid area. Come on, you know you want those. Ooh, Spore Shroom. So
Another
that
Balder
is
killer.
not a thing, but, you know, it's there.
It exists. Oh yes, and Gorb.
Yes,
Oh.
that's a second... no, that's...
Oh, it would be his first. Sorry. That was probably a pixel off from him. Actually,
yeah, that's unfortunate.
it's pretty funny. Although
Curvy
he's
now
saved the
getting
bench just in
simple.
case. Ooh, a pale ore.
Curvy, there's faster ways to that grub you're thinking about.
Oh, not going for Gorb. It's fine. Gorb is still pretty quick to get to, just if you have the stag.
Yeah, and if you don't have another spell, and especially if you think you're up Dream now, it's... Oh no,
He
wouldn't
knows
think you're
he's
up
not
Dream
up Dream
now.
now,
Yeah. Yeah, unless they found Trampast.
which, yeah, that would be that'd be interesting. That one singular item, Balder Shell,
Oh,
another goal.
Boulder Shell. That's a random goal.
I like the Grim Lanterns, often forgotten.
Yeah, it's a good one to get. No Cyclone tech, you hate to see it.
I have never been able to do that properly.
And that's Lurian for Curvy, so Resting Ground 0 and hence 2 Dream Warriors is doable for him now.
Yeah. Get this check, probably Balder Shell, and then probably leave Cliffs at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's a half of a goal right there. Also free
Quipet
grub
at
over here.
least. Yeah, like I say, Cliffs is just a really nice area. It requires very little logic to get all the checks, especially from Stag Nest. And it drops you in Green Path, obviously not a huge deal in this seed, but it's just nice. Come on, you have Cyclone.
There's a really easy
Rocking
lineup
into the
with
content.
dive. There you go, bud.
Just a King's Idol,
More stonks
unfortunate.
for later.
Curvy, I think getting grubs. Yeah.
That would be funny if it wasn't a Master Story for sure. Definitely would be one of my favorite seeds at that point.
Yeah,
Is
that
this
would
gonna
be just... Oh,
Oh,
you can
it
just go to the
is.
side, you have dash. Or you can skip the grub. Do we have a journal?
Trying to kill
Nope.
Mila. Nope. And also, I don't think we have a journal. Go continue
No,
into
so
peaks.
I don't know why that grub's better than the other one, but apparently it is.
Which one?
Well, they skipped the one in the room under this, didn't
just-
have you?
Maybe just forgotten. I was looking at Curvy trying to kill Milo with no C dash.
Truly,
And then
the people
not going. I don't know about that. But also not continuing into peaks with dive and dash to get at least the bench and get 2 free checks there. Another really easy check that tends to be progression in my experiences.
Parry. Oh, come on, Curvy. You had a chance at the content.
Oh, does he not have that? Oh, I could have sworn. That is a
MQ
good
does.
point. Making sure to call
Oh
me
yeah,
out.
Curvy does, yeah.
Oh, well, hey,
See,
how about
there
that?
it is.
How about that?
MQ could have D-Dark right now.
Does he have dive? Where was the other one? Was it Acid Bridge?
Yep.
Okay. Could have D Dark, which still doesn't put Moloch in, or not Moloch. Also, well, yeah, Moloch is technically in Logic, but Fluke Worm. I believe you need an upgraded spell that isn't dive. So
Yeah, but I mean, they can get nail upgrades. It's pretty chill.
I'm talking for it to be in Logic.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But I mean, when it's a goal, Logic's more of a suggestion.
I mean, Logic's a suggestion no matter what if you think about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Everything is in Logic at some point.
it's encouraged even more heavily to be taken as nothing more than a suggestion.
Wow, this really is a grub rush. He's almost done too with the grubs that he needs for Claw.
Little closer. Unfortunate Curvy having Curvy. There we go. Third time's charm. Having to wait for a spit.
Take the heal. Don't blame you. Don't want to die to a boulder. Oh.
You have Cyclone, don't you? Just use that.
Use it. No. Oh no. He was debated. He even opened his his shell.
Don't try and heal there. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, Kirby.
No.
No. Can we get an F in the chat for Kirby?
That needs an F. Oh man.
That is tragic.
Those boulders, they like roll at you at such an awkward timing
yeah.
to where you can't just spam your nail.
Yeah, I feel like they're designed so that if you hit them once, you can't just spam nail and hit it again. You need to do a little delay.
Yeah, a little bit would cause him to not. Ooh.
And the
He's gonna get
infected
exploded.
bench fire being there makes it even harder too.
Yeah.
Just bully a shade. Then don't take the 2 damage from this boy.
No
Or
well
do-
check. Want to see well check.
Tragic.
And this is
Yep.
claw.
There we go.
This is claw for Quipet.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. Boulders are not easy, SMH. Can't quite afford the next dream nail, but
Heavy blow.
yes, heavy blow.
2 charm.
Important.
Unironically.
Now has vertical. Do you think he'll go
Yeah,
get the
this is
the claw check?
another free dream tree.
Oof, I hate this dream tree.
Yeah, with infection, it's pretty trash. Without, it's nice.
It's okay. It's just kind of like annoying, especially without C dash, because of that specific
Especially,
area
yeah.
on top.
That middle bit. Yeah, and Curvy just making his way through green path now.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Vixen, both of them can do Dream Warriors, and Curvy's done one. It's just that the other one is a myth at this point in time.
Oh, Kirby doesn't really have easy access to another one. He only has.
Yeah, I mean, Resting Grounds 0 is pretty chill.
Yeah, he has to do the pogo, the infection pogo, which honestly is not too difficult in my opinion, but
Yeah, it's not bad. Plus, Resting Grounds access with 200 essence is a lot of good stuffs. So I'd say it's pretty worth. And secondary tree for Quipet.
strange he opened the Moloch door but didn't go to the Moloch. Oh, Kirby
Kirby
not knowing
let-
he could just go to the left.
Yeah, fight the Moss Knight without doing the skip to the left, which is unfortunate. Just tiny time loss, but these
Just
sort of
wants the
things
Geo.
do add up.
He just
Yeah.
wants Geo.
Brain Geo routing.
I don't really see any like Geo heavy goals on the board either, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But they both have
Yeah, normally you've got to spend 5k or something.
5k or like maybe a goal had where a shop had like a goal, nail
To
upgrades,
answer
something like that.
your question, chat, both players saw grubs. In fact, Kirby saw them almost immediately, so might have just forgotten that there was a claw, or is praying that there is another source of vertical that's more easily obtainable.
Yeah, hoping he finds the dupe. Oh,
Yeah,
he
I
missed
hope
the
they
easy claw check. I suppose he's rushing the
either
goal.
grab a dupe or transition to getting grubs soon, because otherwise they might be in a pretty sticky situation.
Also, now that he has claw and dive, Lord Tablets and Soul Sanctum is possible. Not the fastest or not one of my favorite goals for sure, just because Soul Master can get annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if you're MQ right now, you've got, what, Pale Lurker, Fluke Mum, 4 Dream Trees, Helen S. Crown if you're really feeling it, 2 Dream Warriors, Lostkin if you're really feeling it, both Mantis Village lore tablets, which should have been done 5 minutes ago probably, both lore tablets and Soul Sanctum, Hornet 2 if you're really feeling it, Nosk if you're really feeling it,
The only things he really can't do is
and
King's
Boris
Mold.
Scarecrow and Color 1. So if you're MQ, you really want to be just using every second you've got of that claw advantage to be doing goals, because you can run away with it now.
He can't get the Dreamgate quite yet, or Hive Mass Shard, and then like Life Charm. So like he really does have a lot open to him. Like not a lot of goals that he
Right.
doesn't have access to. Well, slap around Hornet, I guess, because that was real quick. Strength and dive. Oh, he actually gets to check Claw?
Yeah, MQ can literally finish now if they can lock Curvy out,
He gets his
and that's
D-Dark.
D-Dark for MQ, so
Did he just
that makes Hornet 2 a lot more chill.
did he just pay for the stag?
Yep.
He doesn't have to do that. Unfortunately,
You know,
uninformed. Wait,
pay
it's
50 Geo to not have to reload the room.
get the Lord tablet. You never know. Rip. Ah, uses
Surely
item
they'll
number 1.
drop down.
He also hasn't. Oh, he has marked. Okay. Maybe I just am blind.
Whoa, City Crest isn't useless, it's practically useless.
Okay, I can see that. I don't think I've ever used City's Crest as my logical right or city access, honestly.
You're missing the blessed City Crest, Simple Key, King's Brand, Claw
Oh, no.
Abyss.
I mean, it's definitely been the logical city access, but I just kind of don't follow logic at that point because that's dumb and cursed.
Get thing, shade skip to blue lane. Is basically just how it ends up being done a lot of the time.
Pretty much, yeah. Which Quipet can do the shade skip way easier than than Kirby. Is that even possible? Just dash?
No.
It's not.
To
well,
answer
he
your
has the
question, McNug, hang on. Why are they skipping the tablet? Because I don't know. Should they be skipping the tablet? No. Should they probably have got it 5 minutes ago? Yes.
Also, that was
But-
orb for Kirby. Getting him his 3rd goal.
Yeah, that's 2 Dream Warriors.
Also, Glade access. Maybe that'll
Yeah.
come into play.
Maybe visit Shrine of Believers just for the culture.
Yeah, just want to visit.
Mantis Lords being the original boss fight that nobody did. Kinda outshone by watchers lately, but Mantis Lord's very forgettable
Yeah.
and very slow. In fact, I think that with more or less nothing, like the minimum required to get it, it's the like slowest 3 checks in the game.
4 if you
Fun
count
bit of
Super
trivia.
Secret.
Yeah. If you count that though, I think it actually makes it slower on average.
Maybe.
Oh, and that's a lifeblood charm for
Yeah.
Kirby.
So he's
So
caught up
one
to
down to go.
Quipet doing some like checks here. Possibly gonna get that obtained.
This is
Oh.
Insomnia Dream Tree. It is so slow.
Oh. That's a call.
Oh, it's so bad.
Without vertical too. He doesn't have claw.
Yeah, surely he gives up. Like
I hope so. That's tram pass.
Tram
That's a goal. Well, not a goal, but access to a goal, I'd say.
yeah, it saves Shadeskin. Oh, this is a Insomnia as Hell Dream Tree.
Simple key,
Why?
pleasure house.
Ooh, yeah, this has been a good Manta Swords for MQ.
Yeah. I missed the final one watching this Dream Tree action. Does anyone remember what it was? Was it worth it?
I just saw the tram pass and Simple Key. I think the last
That's
thing
all I
wasn't
saw.
good.
Probably just kind of useless. Vanilla City.
Please don't finish the Dream Tree, Curvy.
I mean, serving up some content, I suppose. Because I've done this tree with just dash. I've done it with nothing before too. I think
Yeah,
cursed pogos and shade skips, but oof, like why you have access to so many others?
this is like second to the Kingdom's Edge route for level of bad.
Honestly, I'd rather do the Kingdom's Edge route than this one.
Actually, yeah. Because I mean,
Kingdom's
this
Edge
is
is
what,
more
like
linear,
50 items or something.
and he has strength, making some of the pogos more difficult than they need to be.
Yeah. So what did Q just do? I feel like I missed something.
Well, he's doing Pleasure House right now, which makes sense getting his second simple key.
Also, please MQ, Village Lore tablets. You're half done
You literally walked past it.
several times. Alright, Pleasure House not really paying off, but
Kind of a bust,
honestly,
unfortunately.
probably not too bad considering a non-zero amount of times being spent on this Cliffstream tree.
Yeah. No Watcher Knights fight. D-Dark with Watcher Knights is pretty free,
Yeah.
honestly.
Insert the Watcher Knights pasta here.
Yeah, yell at Lamb to go back to his shop. Probably still doesn't need money or anything. Does he have a nail art? I suppose it wouldn't matter anyways.
Yes.
I would still go to Raptors and Lemig before going up. Or into Waterways.
Oh my god, this is the worst fucking route.
Yeah, I actually think this is the worst one in the game.
Oh, have you just ruined it?
Oh no. Come back to it. You got a lot of it.
Yeah. Just get your claw, man.
Yeah, and the fact that Quipet hasn't marked it already, making him waste even more time on it, only to get sniped, because I believe he has 3. And Resting Grounds is not that far away from him.
You know it'd be a great play right about now?
He killed that tick
Sleuth
when he
Run.
should have fucking...
That was his last chance up.
Oh no. Man, that route, man. I had so many bad memories of that route.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I did it once in a race and I got absolutely roasted for doing it because it's such a bad route, and I now understand what they went through.
Also, nail upgrades for MQ over here.
Yeah,
So
the nail
Fluke gonna get
upgrades
even more
certainly make
free.
it worse. But yeah, Fluke is super chill.
Yeah,
About
no issue. Can pretty much clear Waterways. He just doesn't
Plus
have
T-Dark, so can
doesn't have
get
speed
that
dash, though.
splash damage.
Please warp out, Curvy. Come back to it once you get your vertical.
Ooh, mop for Quipet, so even more boulder killing.
I would say access to the Palor and Basin, but I mean he has claw, so
Yeah, I mean he also has nothing, so
yeah, that I understand the want to rush those dream trees, but that tree in particular I don't think is worth the time or the effort.
yeah, that tree you might as well like
Would rather get sniped than
different dream tree, walk away from your computer for 5 minutes, come back. It's basically the same thing.
kinda, yeah. Is there a goal in
Doing
Peaks?
CP, unfortunately we won't see a dead miler yet, but I have faith in our runners.
Okay, we got Fluke Farm being destroyed. Did he not check the dive egg? Wait.
I guess not.
Well then. Also, Fluke Farm is now dead.
Fluke Mom suffering some fluke harm at the hands of MQ.
That's pretty good.
No, it was terrible.
Take my compliment. Yeah, Peaks doesn't really have anything. I mean, if he wants to do the Dark Room, that's access to resting grounds for him.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't do that Dark Room very well.
This is interesting routing from Curvy. Just grab your 2 checks and then either do the dark room or do the infection pogo to resting grounds if you want to get that way.
Yeah, I think he just
Not
needs
even checking. They checked the dark room in?
I think he is going for resting grounds, which
The content.
oof, I hate
Ooh,
this.
oh,
Dark Room.
yeah. Bro, you have infection. Please don't do what I think you're trying to do.
Just kind of
Please don't.
forgetting that the infection photo is possible, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, the infection pogo is hard logic, but it's sure as hell easier than this.
Yeah, it honestly shouldn't be in hard logic considering how easy. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's the
just
fact that you
because.
need something
Yeah, it's
for it.
because it's the infection macro, which is always hard just because then you have to deal with Crossroads being infected potentially straight out the gate.
True. Okay, he is going back for the check. You know what? There might be not really a worse route, but a more annoying route, and that's the one in Sea Peaks. Like, I just find that one more annoying, if anything.
Especially without wings.
Yeah. Oh, damage Pogo. Oh, forgot he had Claw.
Oh, God Tuner. Absolute god tier item.
100%.
You have
God tier.
Claw. What are you doing?
Are we seeing Soul Master here?
I guess so. If only there was another lore tablet goal that was easier. I don't know. Maybe somewhere we've been before, like, I don't know, Mantis Village. What would I
They were
know?
literally 5 feet from.
Speaking
man.
of 5 feet, MQ 5 feet from that grub and electing not to save it.
True, he could still get Dreamgate at Grubs. Still kind of expensive. Ooh, you dark to open that. I wouldn't have done that. I'm too stingy with my soul.
Uh,
3 Dream Nails a myth. This is true.
Bapanada.
Yeah, no, shop's really not helping out a lot. This
yeah,
this board. Please don't do this room. Oh, he has to. Okay. I always just like forget this is where the board tablet is.
Oh, that's Law Tablet 1 for MQ.
Ooh.
Hopefully he finishes this Law Tablet goal.
He'll just walk past. He'll do the dive and then leave. Opting to kill. I guess he might not know that he can just lever skip.
Yeah, I guess so. Because MQ does have dash slash, so
Also, you can hit it from underneath. So you
yeah,
don't even need a nail art. I mean, to be fair, that was really quick work against the.
yeah.
But he knows this lever skip exists. Or he tried to, anyways. A faithful current patch runner. Yeah, please skip Hell Room. No. No. I know it's not in logic, but those lever skips are so helpful.
Yeah, definitely.
Curry appears to have only bought 5 map pins. Is this true?
I'm getting like 1 frame a minute on stream, so I'll leave that for you to chat.
Can't really.
But if chats, I shall hit Curvy with the @
Kingsbrand, oh no. I could have sworn he bought 6, but oh, you don't need Tram Pass. Or you only need Dreamnail and to have right of
yeah, it's only
tag. He would need Tram Pass for all of them.
Only 5 map pins.
Oh, he does? Ooh.
Yeah. Is Homophily away? No. Alright, so I'm gonna make the decision to unmark that goal, and Curvy will have to. I'll @ both runners and explain it.
Probably, yeah. Ooh, Vengeful Spirit at Soul Master. Honestly, it shouldn't be too hard for Kirby to go buy the last one, but make sure you count. Ooh, White Fragment and Brand. A little bit farther to the right, there you go. There's his lore tablets.
So the misunderstanding came because Curvy read the all but 2 part, not realizing that that's for when you've got them all unlocked. So hopefully he picks that one up soon.
I moved him back to 2. That's unfortunate. I mean, it happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I say, hopefully he's gonna just go back and get that now. It would be a real shame to get sniped because you accidentally didn't get a last pin. Come on, Curvy, that is much harder than buying a map pin, my guy.
Honestly, that could be some real. That would be real mean if MQ did go get that goal.
Yeah. I think he's gonna just go and get the last map pin now.
Please do.
Please.
Looks like he is. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Warmer. Warmer. Red hot. There we go.
Okay, good. Now he can have the goal. I can't really see. It's kind of blurry to see, but I think that says 6 now.
Yeah.
So
Papanada.
Yeah, it's definitely 6. There we go.
he's gonna buy 7.
Okay, crisis averted.
We can mark it now.
Just getting a 7
Oops.
is a good measure.
Yep. You have to.
Yeah, like I say, it feels bad, but
I mean, it's understandable, like especially if you're relatively new. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Curvy around personally.
yeah.
That's definitely kind of confusing, all but 2. But
I think it could probably get removed from the text now that Bingo UI tells you how many you have.
yeah, it could be removed definitely.
Ooh, Fish Shrieker Essence. And other Claw at 551 Essence, so
Oh, and here's the
Curvy
final entry.
is really going to have to get those grubs unless they feel like pulling 551 Essence out of somewhere.
They have 200.
Yeah, but the last 300 sucks.
Yeah. I mean, No Wise is on the board.
Lantern.
We could check Crips as well.
Right, that's 3 Dream Trees for MQ.
Yep.
Oh no, that was 4 apparently. I can't count.
Curvy already has Claw though, Gene. He doesn't have access to Glade right now. Did he get a Dream Warrior at all?
I feel like no, because I thought I only saw like 80 Essence or something on MQ's screen.
Yeah, probably not gonna get that Glade check anytime soon.
Curvy getting those scrubs now, which is really good.
Finally
Getting
accepted
unlucky
fate.
that the get that Claw was not the intended one, not paying off. Please go down the load. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, 11 grubs does seem like a lot, but especially since you have Green Path and then like right side as well, definitely worthwhile to get the grubs.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't go for a fake dive. You have Claw.
Go for a fake dive.
What?
Come on. Yes, absolute hero.
He attempted it.
Not paying off, but I respect the hustle.
Okay, fine.
Getting the worst charm in the game.
Glowing Loom?
Yep.
Really? I thought that was Isma's.
Ooh, you make a compelling argument. Getting the second worst charm in the game.
Lost Kin is not available to either runner because they don't have wings or sea dash.
No, MQ has Fireball and Mop. It's doable.
Alright, not all of us are.
Oh, no, wait. Does he have Unheart? No.
Yeah, we're not all
Needs
cursed.
Unheart,
So.
and then it's in Logic. Come on, you have to go on the left side of the Aspid.
Yeah, that's a really annoying Pogo.
That's, come on. Unfortunate. Lacking the critical information on Aspid Ranching 101.
The sequel to Slime Rancher.
Yeah.
Aspid Rancher.
Aspid Ranching is the much more unforgiving, much more orange, much more annoying sequel.
Yes, I agree with this. Oh, wait. He already did the grub. I was hoping he would do Kingdom's Edge route. Just for the lulz. Getting a bench for Coliseum 1 as well, if he wants to do that. And Pale Lurker also. Not too difficult with a dive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Would rather have
gonna say-
VS, but Or Shade Soul, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause then you can just, like, fireball at, like, a distance.
Sorry, I blanked. What was this for? 102?
What MQ is doing right now? Oh, Shade Cloak.
Yeah.
There's Kala 1, there's
yeah.
Pale Lurker. Hornet 2, he failed the Aspid photo for.
Oh, so it was, you meant Colo was easier with Shade Soul. Unfortunately, not seeing the Geo-Rock Rando climb on the right side there. I promise it's only slightly cursed.
At least check the Kalas. Gold Rush Road,
No,
baby.
he checked. It's still there.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that all of them? No, we don't have Great Slash. Okay.
That's the second one. Shout out to you.
So
And Curvy getting that second simple key.
remember,
MQ showing off some Soul Totem knowledge.
remember, there is a Geo Rock in the Pale Lurker room. Remember this for next time you do your Geo Rock randos. High Blood is not a bad charm, especially since check the High Mass Sharp is on the board.
Damn, I was too late to switch game audio to MQ for that lurker screen. Truly one of the best sounds in the game. That is 110% balanced in volume compared to the rest of the game.
I agree. It is a million times louder than everything else. In Super Junk Pit, my grubs like to scream when I pick them up too. They're pretty loud.
Yeah, Pale Lurker, I actually take off my headset when I'm walking up to it.
Oh dang.
Just because it's easier. And I'd rather not get tinnitus from Pale Lurker.
Whenever someone spams their keyboard, like, that's what I like. The Pale Lurker noise is what I think is what they're saying to me. Ooh.
Speaking of loud keyboards. Oh no, Paul would be asleep.
Oh, and Lantern. Ooh.
That's big. That's rough.
That's also a goal, yeah, because no eyes. That's a rough one for Curvy.
For sure.
Oh, there is a goal in Crown, by the way, in Peaks that I completely skipped over was Crown.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing Colo 1, the Mad Lad. Would absolutely have gone for, I don't know, Grubs, Hive Mass Shark. We just completely forget about the Mantis Village one.
Yeah. And to answer chat's question, the Lantern does not get duped. It, Trampass, and Kingsbrand are the big three that do not. Just because...
For the useful items, yeah.
Yeah, it's not considered major progression.
Also, what? Like, God Tuner, World Sense. Well, Grimchild is a charm.
Sense, Elegant Key.
Love Key.
Yeah, that kind of
Charisma.
stuff.
Yeah, I personally am a fan of not duping them, but I can see an argument for duping them, for sure.
I don't think they should be duped.
I don't
There is
think
meant
so.
to be some element of randomness.
Yeah, I like it.
Besides, Lantern and Trampass and that end up being the cause of some of the most content seeds, which is what we're all about.
Of course.
Even if it takes 3 hours.
Yeah, the best seeds are the longest ones.
Yeah. It's the kind of seed that gets you doing Trampass dive only white defender, which is truly blessed.
Oof. Yeah, I guess early brand for birthplace egg. I always refuse to go to birthplace without shade poke. So I always end up missing that if it actually is progression.
As a wise man once said, Hell Ma Delkin.
Correct. What words of wisdom? Words to live by. So if you're curvy, what's your play here?
My play here is probably Mantis Village lore tablets, Find Wings,
that's the tiebreaker,
Find Core, Find C Dash, Murder Miler, then Murder Miler again.
Restart the seed.
Murder Miler. No, you just rune dupe so you can kill a couple of Milers at once.
Oh no. Yeah, honestly, this is really bad because he still doesn't have vertical.
Yeah.
Hive Mash Shard, which would be rather cursed without vertical.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, what you do now is you go, my big brain play did not work, and just farm grubs.
Yeah.
Why are you going down, Kirby? I think you'll find this is not where you want to be.
Oh, he also, wait. Does he know about the lever skips? I think it was Quipet, the one that didn't do the lever skips in Soul Sanctum. Yeah, because he has the goal.
Yeah, yeah. Kirby's not been Sanctum because no vertical. Unfortunately, doesn't have Wraiths, so can't do the best Soul Catcher chat.
I don't think we've seen Soul Catcher at all this seed.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Possibly Wings, and if it's Wings, that would be hilarious.
Honestly, that's what Kirby needs at this point. He got really unlucky with that claw being required, that gamble not paying off. So it'd be nice to see the seed throw him a bone and just sort of equalise some of that bad luck that he got earlier. And meanwhile, MQ finishing up his Colo 1.
Unfortunately, it's just Charm Notch. Not the worst thing he can get, but definitely not what he wants right now.
Yeah, for sure. And we should get a mark on that soon. Any second now.
Now he's holding it. He wants it to be the last one. Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Jamie, it's free.
I've never attempted it, nor do I plan to.
It's actually consistent.
I've watched math try to lab it out, did not seem very consistent.
Yeah, I mean, I've refined it a bit more since then, so it's like buffer strats and stuff.
I think Quipet has everything he needs to win. Like,
yeah, he's had everything he needs to win since he got Claw. He had 15 goals available to him then, and he hasn't been sniped on anything, so he can still do at least 15.
We're gonna see a Moloch check from Kirby. No eyes, literally impossible with nail 2.
Yeah, this is such a painful fight.
It's I don't think it's a fight, it's platforming with the punching bag, so...
Yeah. That said, while I do say MQ has access to 15, not being informed on the NOS, I assume, or Hornet 2 skips means that Curvy is still in the game, especially if he does possess the critical information.
Would have to snipe him on a couple goals here, but...
Yeah, for sure, but I mean, considering Mantis Village doesn't exist if your name's MQ...
or Kirby, he'd pass by it.
I don't know how it's still on the board.
That's pretty funny.
The wings for Curvy about now would be nice. Or C-Dash, like I say.
Yeah. It's quite the deficit to make up.
And, oh, sorry, you go.
I was just seeing how much grubs he has. It's a little blurry. Is it like 9-ish? Does he have?
Yeah, I think that's a 9. I really hope so because it's the biggest single-digit number.
I feel real bad that I think he just didn't want to go farm the grubs or just thought it wasn't in logic.
Oh, this is a Mantis Village lore tablet. Let's go.
Ooh.
And yeah, I mean, Curvy banked on there being other progression than the 11 grub claw, which isn't a terrible bet, and it's, you know, one that good players make all the time. No, the lore tablet was right there. Did Curvy get this one already and then was just going to get the other one this way?
He might have.
I hope so.
I think. Yeah, I believe they both actually did do that tablet.
And Curvy being informed on the... Oh, I was actually talking to him before the race with 56 as well about how to do low percent explosion pogo, which is the one without dash, so looks like that's what they're giving a crack now. Not quite fully informed on the setup, but I respect the hustle.
The dashless is not as bad, it's just a lot tighter.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually almost easier. It's just knowing the setup.
Yeah, I don't know that. I just kind of I flail around and get lucky. Epogo is one of my nightmares when it's a run for me.
MQ trying and giving up almost immediately on the corner for King's Idol, but again, I respect the hustle.
Yeah, goals to rush at this point. Oh,
And
there's a copy of
dive, because who needs any other spell? But if you're curvy now, you just get... I really hope that's not 5 grubs he's got. Surely it's not.
I think he has a lot more. He's been.
But if you're curvy now, you just get your 11, get your Mantis Village lore tablet, and at least try and get a few goals.
Yeah, hopefully snipe some.
I'm assuming Curvy forgot how many claw was.
Yeah.
So at least this, when he realizes it's only 2 away, might give him a bit of direction.
Yeah, I think either he just forgot. Oh, yeah, it looks like he forgot.
Yep, there we go. Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. The amount of times I've forgotten something like that, it's always the worst, and you feel bad about it afterwards. So.
Yeah, and it looks like MQ is going to be trying the crown with just claw. Again, I respect the hustle. There we go. Nice, that's one of the 2 relatively notable skips.
Yeah.
Little low on health, you might want to heal up a bit just in case the Crystal Hunter decides to do Crystal Hunter things.
Crystal Hunter's honestly just as bad, if not as bad as Aspid sometimes.
Yeah, they don't get as bad a rap because on older patches they shot a lot slower, but current patch, Crystal Hunters are easily equal to Primal Aspids for level of not good.
Level of not good. Yeah, they're really annoying.
Special shoutouts to the one in the dark room on the way to the second one in the dark room on the way to resting grounds. Because that one can just randomly be in your way, and you're in the dark, so it's like,
Ooh,
cool.
don't die here.
Oh no. Deathant, please.
Okay.
Nice, that was really clean.
For some reason, the Crystal Hunter didn't want to attack, so lucky
yeah. May not have had a PhD in Aspid ranching, but definitely a leader in the field of Crystal Hunter ranching. Come on. Just kill that.
It's kind of like threaded the needle pretty well. Oh.
Yeah, dash, nice.
Yeah, still no C-dash either. I mean, this is definitely doable with just claw. It's just claw and C-dash make that a lot easier.
At least it saves having to do the real.
I thought that would hazard respawn. Sorry. I thought that was gonna hazard respawn him at the beginning of the room when he fell on the spikes right there. That's crown.
And yeah, Adrian, normally you can just ignore it, but the tiny part of the times you can't. It sucks. Because you can often get comboed for 2 damage too. MQ deciding to get that Cyclone now. Maybe just reading a, Great Slash. You don't have wings, MQ. You ain't getting no Willow's Meal without it. Unless you want to buy a map and get real cool about a whole bunch of major glitches real quick.
So, honestly, if MQ just remembers that he could get that Lord tablet, he could literally just win right now.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh no, he needs 2 more.
Does he? I thought he had.
Yeah, he's on a...
Well, I was also like considering, like hide master are kind of free for him. Is what I was.
Oh
looking
yeah,
at.
I mean there's a lot kind of free for him.
He has
It's
high
just-
blood and he has Trampass.
Fine to do it. We haven't seen this Georock under here, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Curvy skipped it because they didn't have vertical and those platforms can be finicky. Luckily, just a seal. Less lucky for MQ.
Yeah, honestly,
Claw
that.
saved.
Mhm.
Oh, Claw saved him there. If you're Curvy in that situation, you're just taking damage.
It looks like this will be
Yeah,
Hive.
yep. Like Hive.
Makes sense.
So that's... Oh, it was not 9 grubs Curvy had, I think it was 7. Because it's 8 now by the look of it. That's rough.
Mm.
Yeah, so if you're Curvy in this situation, it's...
It kind of got out of your reach
Yeah.
as soon as he had Claw for that much longer than you.
Especially, like I say, there was so many static goals. Because when I counted it up earlier, he had like enough goals to reach 15 after getting like just Claw and Cloak, which is pretty brutal.
Yeah, you would have to snipe some and prevent MQ to actually, you know, hit them all at least.
Yeah, you would have to get as much as it sucks to say, borderline impossible sequence of snipes to be able to pull this back.
Yeah, he would have to like do every single goal that MQ wants to do, and like snipe him on every single one, which highly unlikely and also not possible.
Yeah, considering Curvy doesn't even have Tram Pass at the moment.
I mean, he doesn't. Oh, he didn't get that check. Wasn't it in Cliffs?
It was Mantis Lords, even worse.
Oh, okay. What was that Cliffs that I was remembering? I was remembering something.
Something, but I think Curvy got basically everything in Cliffs.
Yeah. Do you still not have Claw?
MQ, you can fireball those doors.
Yeah, I
That
refuse to. Also, he's not equipping high blood.
Yeah, maybe not knowing that you can hit the big bees to aggro them when you have Hive Blood.
Yeah, I think it's almost identical to when Mantis Lords, after you kill Mantis Lords and like all the Mantis
Yeah.
people are just like bowing to you. If you hit them, they'll attack you.
Absolutely blessed not to get hit by either of those big bees.
Yeah, I saw that.
That first one in particular, it looked like there was some funky hitboxes going on there.
Oh, no Watch Knights either. Oh, he doesn't have Claw.
The two greatest words in the English language.
Watcher Knights, you're correct. Will we see B-Man is the real question.
The two greatest words are obviously Wraith Soulcatcher, where Soulcatcher is hyphenated.
Underscore.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not one word.
Oh,
Oh, what?
next shot.
And
Randy
was rewarded for his efforts. As Monsieur Mike says.
And will he remember Mantis lore tablets?
I think he's going to Nosk.
Oh, Nosk's get high.
Oh, guess what?
Loskin?
Can't do that either.
He can find Fragile Heart and do Loskin.
I mean,
Actually, no, he has Glowing Womb. He can do it.
I hate that I don't know the exact skip you're talking about. Wait.
He's actually going for it. The madman. I fucking love MQ. Come on.
I don't think he knows it. Yeah, we're waiting on the tiebreaker of Mantis lore or lore tablets because I think they both have one.
I would have actually just like that would have made my day. That would have been the best thing I think we've seen in the Rainbow Race, just about.
It's a pretty good one. So do we want to spend 3 kg on that?
Can we see this shade skip at least? You know you want to.
Oh, I can't. I need to learn. I actually do want to learn that one just for funsies. Does it require like the shade to fireball you?
Yep. And then the vertical. It's content.
Always content.
Oh yes, he's realised.
Wait.
God,
Are we gonna get the tiebreaker? I hope he goes to deepness. That would be really funny. Go. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Does he know? I think he lacks the critical information on where the tablet is.
Maybe.
He really do.
That
You've
or
got
he just doesn't want to do it still.
Super secret seal time.
I said he might be going to.
No.
I want to point out that he also had to go past the lore tablet to unlock Mantis.
Oh, he's seen it a couple of times.
He just hasn't looked at it or marked it off.
Maybe we'll see Nosks yet. My hope of content is still alive.
Yeah, I believe the Mantis Village lore tablets aren't that hard either, right? They're like, they don't require anything.
They require being able to get to Mantis Village, and that's it. So, like, Ismas or Dash or, like, basically anything. Infection.
Conrad, Claw was at,
Claw was 11 grubs and 500, and I want to say 51 essence.
Also, no super secret seal check here.
In the nicest way possible, what is MQ doing? I assume Nosk now? But
It has to be Nosk, yeah.
2 other goals in the last 5 minutes? I assume, yeah, and Curvy just gonna get his last grub for the sweet, sweet vertical.
Yeah, he probably. We think he just forgot about the claw, which is just unfortunate.
Yeah. Curvy may be a true believer in there isn't 11 grubs in the game, which honestly can't fault him for.
Wait. He was going to do no skip.
Curvy, one more grub, please.
I mean, it is possible, just very
It's
unlikely.
possible, just he would have to get every single goal from now to the end.
Yeah, it's first to 13, not a bingo. Ooh, big yawn.
Woo!
How much? He has like what, 13 grubs? MQ. Can't get the dream gate at.
I think he has
22.
11. He got his claw and then completely stopped.
It's just a little blurry, yeah. Couldn't really tell.
Moucheron chat? Yep.
Going for that random thing, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe he's just got that Modlogothy brain dream nail location in his head.
I haven't seen any.
Adrian, I actually don't think MQ's BMing, just because it's not like he just missed it early on. I think he genuinely doesn't know where the law tablet is and is opting to, instead of pulling up a tab in Google, just get another one for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, Cnash
Yeah,
wins it.
'cause he was wandering around Mantis Village looking pretty lost. So like I said, I think he just genuinely doesn't know.
So Wings win it, Cdash wins it.
Duke tier. Yeah, actually,
another
yeah, I
dream
really
nail.
hope him can find C-Dash. That'd be a great way to end it.
I want him to get Cdash and then go do Laskin. Or Nos.
No. Only way we're getting Lost Kin is with the Glowing Wound Shade skip.
How is that possible?
You use Glowing Wound to aggro your Shade and then you just pogo it up.
How much hits does it need?
No, it's just one hit of Glowing Wound, and then you don't even need increased Shade health, I don't think. Because Glowing Wound's only, what, 1 or 1.5 times Nail. And I mean, he's got 6 masks, so he would even get an extra parry. Sorry, an extra pogo.
Have we seen Curry go to Essence this seed?
I don't know. I don't think so, which is kind of a shame considering he's got 200 of it.
Yeah.
Well,
no
200 and like 50 something because he did so much of that Cliff's route.
Oh yeah. Please don't die here.
Oh, please just go through the load. Thank you. I really want Curvy to get his claw.
Yeah. A lot of the times, like, even if you are behind, at least get your vertical. At least make the last couple.
Yeah, it's just such a staple movement item.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so bad when you end up forgetting about it when it's in a relatively chill location just for so long. It's so hard to come back from.
Well, the other claw was at Seer. So... Which he has 2 Dream Warriors who might have opted to do the Essence.
Also Glade, which
well.
we haven't seen.
Versus Claw.
And Absalom. Rando would definitely be fun for you, I think. You can also play with something called the Rando Map Mod, which Elderbug gives you all the maps encompass at the start of the game and lets you see where all the checks are and what checks are available in Logic. And there's all different logic settings. So this one was on easy logic, so none of the stuff that's actually required is very hard. And then you get obviously harder logic settings. So I think it's something that anyone really can do. Maybe not to this level straight away, but you can definitely do it.
You read it. Oh
You
my god,
love
the
to
tiebreaker was done. Oh no. I mean,
Oh
Kame,
no,
he
MQ
said,
did epogo and stood there. It just didn't get done.
also had Claw for like 90% of the sea at this point.
And like when he did Mantis Lords, he had to walk past it. It just didn't get done.
He went straight for the first one.
Unfortunate. Curvy taking a death there. That husk is really hard for any percent runners to deal with. So it's not a surprise Curvy taking a death there.
I don't know. Definitely a different setup than what I'm used to for this shade skip.
Yeah, it puts it quite high, and he didn't hit it once to start, but got it eventually. Able to recover from that death quite nicely.
I wonder how MQ is gonna do the final grub, since he doesn't have C dash.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the one... oh, actually, hang on. He doesn't have wings either. Yeah, he can't do it. Damn. He might not realise that.
I still need a pogo here, but made it swaggy. Steady body, let's go. Oof. Man, the frogs are really mean.
And Absalom, the randomizer channel of the Hollow Knight Discord, has a guide for getting everything set up, as well as all the different skips and stuff. So you should definitely check it out. Oh yes, please,
How are we
please
ending
kill.
this?
Come on, please, 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 please.
How are we gonna
Warm
end
it.
this?
Yes.
It looks
Oh,
like
what a
he's killing Milo. Dang. Unfortunate.
love.
Unvalid. I think he forfeits now.
Even if Curvy manages to get the next, 9 goals, MQ is the winner in my heart.
SMH killing Milo. I honestly, like, if this was my win, I would have went for, Nosk or Huskin.
Oh, is he gone for the dream nail? Oh, I fucking love MQ.
No. Okay.
Beautiful.
And that would be a GG.
Yep, GG. Well done to both races. Really unlucky on Kirby's behalf, missing that claw for so long.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be invites sent and can get them in.
I shall pull up spoiler log. See if we can find those wings. Oh, you love to see it. It was so... They could have had it such a long time ago. Well, Kirby couldn't. It is claw locked, so...
And the runners should just be joining now for a quick recap and interview. Can ask MQ where that second law tablet is.
Take a look here.
You don't know the law tablets, MQ. It happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Sucked.
Yeah, that was real rough with vertical for you. That was real bad. It's unfortunate.
I was doing checks the whole time, and I didn't want to waste the time to do grubs because it was 11, and I figured it had to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Consi-
as I was saying earlier, it's really rough.
Considering the amount of places you had access to, I kind of already assumed that the Mantis Claw at Grubs was intended, and it was. The other claw,
It was at Sear.
yeah,
I found it right before the race ended,
yeah.
so that was disappointing. But
Yeah. Neither player finding wings.
Well, which
whoever they were.
I do know where they are now. This is MQ getting in here, or no?
I
Is that
think he's
just-
just in chat.
Okay. Well, the first one, or the intended Monarch Wings was at Bretta,
great.
and the other wings are at the King's Idol Dung Defender. So another, you also need vertical for it.
All right, well that's totally useful. Good thing I could go get those.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 grubs in both those alone, and then like King Station Stag gives you a decent amount.
hmm
It's just unfortunate that, of course, grubs was the location of Claw. Well, I
I
have to
really
spoil
thought it'd be somewhere else. I was banking on that the whole time because I was too lazy to go out and look for the grubs.
Yeah.
And then I lost because of that.
You
Yeah,
got
it was really
That's
brutal
really-
being down for that long.
Is there anything else that you guys want me to look up in the Explorer log while I have it open?
I don't know, all I really cared about was Claw. After that, I would have been good.
Actually, where was
Honestly.
Grace for the Soul Catcher chat?
Jeez. Vessel Fragment City was the first race. And
Alright,
then Waters Journal storerooms was the other one.
incredible.
Both over there. Yeah, C Dash at Queen's Garden Stag is where MQ got it. Let's see what the other one was before.
Where was
Drink
Lumafly
it.
Lantern?
Pale Lurker.
Pale Lurker.
Great. Optimal. There was no way I would have gone to Pale Lurker to get the Lantern after the
Also,
goal was already checked.
Crystal Heart, the intended one, because MQ got the dupe. What was that? Hollowness Seal Deep or Beastin.
Wow,
So all the way over there.
what a terrible seed.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah. Dream Nails. Well, we know for one of them was at Essence. Let's see if I can find the other ones. Leg Eater had that one, yeah. Grubs. Joni's Blessing had one of them,
Mhm.
and then the Crystal Peaks Tall Room. Egg Dive Egg had the other one.
Ah, that was a good first race, I think.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, for sure. I must say,
Yeah.
really unlucky curvy there on the claw
It happens.
location.
It
But
happens.
it is what it is, and you've got next race to take another shot at it. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
GG
true.
both,
Yeah,
Yeah.
GG's
and
both
good
racers.
luck in your next races.
Now I believe
Oh, yeah.
we have another match today.
Yeah,
It-
8 p.m. EDT.
Yeah, completely 12 hours from the start of this one. So
Yeah, so what, like 10 hours and 15 minutes from now.
yeah, Nightmare and Glitchy. You'll be calming that one as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
good luck on
So
that.
and that one will be on Medium Logic if you want to see some content.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in a little under 11 hours.
Later, everyone.